Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Keira Brinton. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. I welcome you into this space of stillness, the space of asking and listening and then doing. So we're going to begin with our new practice, the practice of breathing in faith and breathing out fear. And if you want to deepen this practice, this is a practice I do 30 minutes a day, and it is radically changing my life. And so it's a simple visual of breathing love and faith into the very cellular structure of our body and breathing out fear. And so we're going to do that for 3 breaths right now. So to begin, I want to just clean the space that you're in. So we're going to ask the divine light to touch the walls, the ceilings, the floors, the doors, the windows, and anything and everything that's in the space that you are in, that it will be cleaned and cleansed and cleared and then activated to the highest vibrational frequency, the frequency of miracles. And we're going to call in all of our angels and all of our guides in and through the divine light, that they may come and sit with us, that we may hear the messages that we need to hear today. There we go. So now we're going to visualize this beautiful, it's like a mist of divine love, and it's going to circle you, around you, above you, below you. And we're going to open our palms. And now we're going to breathe this love and faith into the very environment that circles our cells. Breathing it in. And as you breathe out, you're going to breathe out any fear that's in your body. We're going to do that again. Breathing in love, breathing in faith, and breathing out. And one more in. And out. Come back to your regular breath. Just noticing the peace and the stillness in your body. And we're going to begin today with a message that God gave me, and it was a 2-fold message. So I invite you to listen for the message within the message, as these words are also for you. These are the words that I received. Surround yourself in love today. Every still moment you have, feel love. Allow it to seep into you. Allow it to hold you. Allow it to linger, and know that it isn't leaving. And then I asked for my number 1 most important thing that God needed me to do. And God said, well, I was shown a vision, and I was shown a vision of this beautiful golden butterfly. And her wings were so sparkly, and she was so stunning. And when I saw this vision, I heard these words: be the golden butterfly. But remember, she was trapped before she could fly. And so it is, yes? And so I would love for us to go into prayer together. And today, I would like to put on the altar anything and everything that has held you back from feeling this presence of love, from feeling love. We're going to put it on the altar and we're going to ask that it will be transfigured. So I want you to pick it up, whatever is in the way. Maybe there's some stories that have felt very real, or they have been real, but then they became stories that you live out of. All the reasons why you're not lovable, all the reasons why you can't have love, all the reasons why you don't feel love. We're going to pick them up. We're going to put them on the altar. And I want you to just feel that release off of your body. This is not something you need to carry any longer. We're going to ask that God will transfigure it to match the frequency of love. And then we ask that God will touch our cells, that our cells may remember divinity, and that our cells may remember the divine blueprint of our souls, who we came here to be. And we're going to ask that our cells may match this blueprint. So I want you to breathe in and out. And then we're going to ask that God will place his hands on our head to give us a blessing, that we may receive the words that God has for us. And I'll be quiet while you pray. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. Letting those words move into the very cells of your body. Then we're going to open our palms. We're going to ask to receive. We're going to ask to receive the messages that God has for us throughout the day. And we're going to ask to receive the number one action that God has for us. So I would love for you to ask God, what is my number one action that I can do today that is going to help me feel love? I want you to listen and receive. Then I invite you to ask your angels to help you do this, to help wrap you in love, to help wrap you in peace, and to walk with you today. May today you remember how loved you are. May today you breathe love, you speak love, and you are love. And with that, I thank you for wandering into the sacred with me. And I will see you tomorrow morning in our prayer corner. thank you for wandering into the sacred with me today. If this episode moved or inspired you, I encourage you to share it. Think of someone who needs this message today and text it to them. Let's add more light to the world by welcoming people into our prayer corner together. I also want to invite you to create your own prayer corner at home, a space set apart where you can return again and again to hear God's voice. To support you, I've created the Sacred Space course, which guides you step by step in locating, creating, and dedicating your very own sacred space. You're also welcome into the Sacred Wandering Facebook group, where you can share the blessings that God is giving you and be uplifted by others walking this path. You can find both of these resources in the show notes, or just send me a DM on Instagram at Keira Brinton, and me or my team will send them directly to you. I want to thank you for being one of the rare humans who chooses to sit at the foot of God, to ask, listen, and do. And as always, I want to thank you for wandering into the sacred with me.